What is going on, guys? Welcome back to BeamNG Drive. Today we're back with a very anticipated update for BeamNG Drive. This is the 0.31 update, the T-Series remaster update. As you can tell, I have activated the rear view mirrors in today's video. I don't know why the top one's so fuzzy compared to the bottom one, because the bottom one looks fine to me, but the top one looks a little weird. But we are in one of the new we are in one of the new T-Series. This is the Cabover edition. So if you don't know what a Cabover is, the engine is actually on top of you. So you're essentially the cab over, you know what I mean? Like the engine's on top. Okay, I just said, okay, never mind. YouTube Daddy is telling me that 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I'm trying to hit 1,000 before the end of the year. Well, did you subscribe? I have set up a demonstration of all the new features and everything for us to look at. I am very excited for this mod, or not even this mod. I'm so used to saying mod. I'm so excited for this update, and I can't wait to show you guys everything. There's honestly, like, probably hundreds of new things that were added, and so I'm definitely not going to be able to get to all of it today. I'm going to try my best and, like, condense it into a, you know, like, good video, but there are definitely going to be more videos on this. So if you guys do enjoy this type of content and want to see more, make sure you leave a like and subscribe on the video. It does help out the channel tremendously. Let's get into it. Let's first check out the new garage. I do have a trailer in there right now. There is a kind of like a bug I found with the garage. If you park inside, and I don't want to do it now because it will mess up everything that I have worked so hard on. Let me go around. So this is a full-fledged garage, and you can pull in it and park in various different spots. It is a really nice garage, and I absolutely love it. But if you park in here, it shows up this prompt, and the thing is, if you hit accept, that prompt will appear but won't go away. And the only way for you to really make it go away is if you have to reload your map. Oh no, I just crashed. So if you reload your map, obviously, you know, if you have things set up like I do, you lose all that. And so that's not good. I've had to do it like 3 times. 2 times I was doing tests and stuff, and I realized that it was happening. But I will add a video probably at the end of this little thing that I'm doing, of me just showing you the issue. But that's something that you have to be careful for if you do it on accident. It is kind of annoying, but it happens. Hey, game's in beta, so. Let's look at this Cabover edition, this T-Series. If we turn around here, this is the sleeper edition. Some of these doors in the sleeper versions are openable, so they can open on the outside. And you can see all of these are working buttons, and they all do things. This is the PTO. So now you see that the throttle is elevated. This is the parking brake, of course. This is something else. Oh, trailer air supply. So that cuts the air supply for the trailer. So since this is a uplift or upfit edition truck, that's not something you worry about. Ignition, and this is the starter button. What's this one? Oh yeah, brake compression. So this controls the brakes in air. Some of the new things that were added. There it is. So it opens up to nothing, but it is really cool that it opens. It's a nice attention to detail. It's always something that you can add in the future where you can see everything else. That one looks like it's locked, to be honest. Let me I can do this button, and we can just open everything. You can see the inside. Oh, I just hit that. Oh, and it actually like scuffed it. Dang, okay. Well, we'll close that back up. So yeah, this is the... Oh, whoa! Oh, that's cool. Because you know, you obviously have to get back there. How do we trigger that on its own? Oh, I wish I knew how to trigger that. That's a big engine. Holy crap, that is a huge engine. No, I gotta play around with that, because I know how to do it on the other ones, like this one. But we'll go to that in a second. So as we start going through the vehicles, I'm going to slowly start removing them just so we can get some FPS back when we start doing the driving. But this is the new T-Series screen. This is all the new T-Series and all the different configurations that you can get out of the factory. I've been kind of like snooping around in the vehicle config area. No new like engine mods that I can see right away, but definitely everything looks reworked, and there's definitely a lot of new things that we have to look at. But definitely, like, as far as performance goes, I think they kind of kept it, you know, pretty much the same. But as you can tell, there's a lot of different configurations compared to before. So you have just a regular frame, you have a box upfit, the extended upfit, you have a bed upfit, like a dump bed. There's a car hauler, a single rear axle. There's a car hauler, a dual rear axle. There's a tanker, two different types of tankers. So you have your Cabover tanker and your long nose tanker. I don't know what the actual name for that is. I'm sure it's I'm sure there's a technical name somewhere, but I'm using long nose because that's the way I want to call it. There's a T600 special, and then obviously there's your ram plow for all your ram plow needs. This mod definitely did add a bunch of new things. I think the coolest feature is I have the this is the dual axle upfit with the long nose. One of the coolest things that I thought was like attention to detail. Let's start this thing. So this is the sequence. You turn on, and then you hold this thing. All right. So the car's running, or the vehicle's running. All right. Now let's see if it does it. Alright, I'm not really seeing it now, but the mirrors on the T-Series are supposed to shake, kind of like to emulate like a running vehicle. I wonder if, since this is the like longer nose edition, the vehicle just doesn't vibrate as much, because obviously the engine's up front more. So we'll definitely retry this again on a, oh wow, I just drifted that. Okay. Oh, I did not like that gear. But yes, this is the... while we're here, we might as well go over it. Let me actually just park. This is definitely a new flatbed option. I love this flatbed. It's huge. It's absolutely enormous. You can't fit a bus on it. I've already tried. So before you go asking, these wheels are different. I've never seen this type of axle in game. I've definitely seen it in real life. These wheels, I don't know if it's called hub centric rims. But basically, those clamps clamp onto the rims from the outside. It's not like there's not like actual lug nuts, so it's really cool that they added that into the game, because that's like an old kind of truck thing. That's very common. But definitely, this vehicle definitely needs to have some not rare, like wear. It definitely looks really clean. But I'm sure there's going to be mods out there that change all that. So what we can do from inside to activate the bed is we have to put the car in park. Let's make sure we're in neutral. All right, and then we'll activate the PTO. So that's running in the background. So now we can step out with our camera, obviously, because can't. Let's see if it let us do it this way. Will it? Oh yeah, well, cool. So yeah, now we can control this just like on the other flatbed variants in game. I don't know why I'm drifting. I think my remote's going bad. It just causes me to drift. It's so weird. I gotta get that figured out. Maybe I have to adjust like dead zones and stuff. So let's go all the way down. So there's one more thing right here, but I think that's not an option. Only these three are. All right, and I think there is an option to lower the air brakes. I didn't see it inside though, but I have been looking around. But yeah, this is very nice. The winch isn't functional from what I tested. Really well made. This will definitely be a very heavy duty. Oh, there it is. Oh, increase height suspension, G, or decrease. I mean, there it is. All right. Well, now the legs are too high. Now this is too high. Okay, and now we can go back up. Well, there you go. That's the button. So T and G, lower and raise the rear end. And then you can go from there with all your upfit needs. Let's roll this thing back up. Jeez. Actually, I don't think we'll need this one anymore. Let me let you guys look in the inside, since this is the first Cabover edition. And there are some new changes compared to the old T-Series. So we still have the trailer brakes and the parking brake, which should have been on. Oops. Here we have 3 different buttons, so we'll go over these in the next vehicle. because this one has the upfit on it and it doesn't apply to this vehicle. This is the on and off. So I just turn the vehicle off, and then this is the start button, which I've never seen like this system before. So it's actually pretty cool. Let's lower the PTO, and then this is the range. So you can do high gear and low gear, and then you can lock all the differentials. Only forward wheel drive. I actually meant to check if there is a front wheel drive option for this thing. So let me actually do that real quick. All right, so yeah, it looks like there's no front wheel drive or all wheel drive or four wheel drive option for this vehicle, but you can definitely lock the two hubs in the back, or the differentials in the back, and you know, control it that way. But as we come back here into the cab, there is a PTO button as well, and if you click it, it's going to activate the PTO, and I'll show you guys all that in a second. But you can kind of tell compared to the old T-Series what we're working with. This thing is it's pretty nice. Okay, so real quick, this is the Cabover, not Cabover, I'm sorry. This is the long nose edition with the tanker on the back. So this thing is absolutely huge. And if you guys are a regular to the channel, you know that this thing right here is something that I've been asking for the T-Series for a very long time. It's honestly amazing that they added this. So it is a receiver hitch. You can hitch things from the back to create things that are hitchable. Give me one moment. So it doesn't use your actual ball hitch. It's the hitch point is actually called, it's actually called a pintail hitch. Pintail. Yeah, pintail hitch. So that type of hitch is what, you know, things like this use. These big machineries use. And now you can tow things around like normal. So I have this tanker truck with a dolly, and then on the dolly you can add anything with a fifth wheel attachment on it. And the dolly is part of the new update as well, and we'll go over all that in a second. We'll go over all the trailers and whatnots. But I just want to show you guys the gist of this in the pintail, and then we can kind of move over to the actual fifth wheel stuff, because this video is going to be a little long. We're gonna be here for a while because it's a lot to cover, and oh gosh, I want to make sure that we cover everything we need to, and do a good job at it. So if you guys just bear with me here, we're just gonna have fun, go through them each individually. So this is the Cabover dump truck edition. The inside is just like that first one we looked at, has all the different variations, but doesn't have the sleeper cab on the back because of the giant dump bed in the trunk. The dumpers. So right here I have the trailers that were introduced in the 0.30 update, with the new pintail hooks attachment on them. So I didn't see it in the Steam thing that they released with all the new updates, but the new trailers that were implemented in 0.30 do have the pintail attachments. They don't spawn in with them, but you just have to change it in the config. And then they can attach to the semis. So that's pretty cool. So we'll do that real quick. Let's unattach. Oh, oopsies. I didn't mean to drop it so aggressively. I don't know why it felt like that. We'll move this thing forward just a little bit because I want to go over the PTO uses on this thing. So right now the car is idling under 1,000 RPM. We're going to flick the PTO switch. And obviously you want to be in neutral because the car, I think the game has a function where it doesn't drive off, but theoretically if you were to turn the PTO on in gear, you would fling this car. It's essentially cruise control for your car. So now I have the PTO engaged, so you hear the engine revving. So right here is the lever for the PTO. So we can look back this way, you can kind of see them both in action. So now that will raise and that will lower. So in the other car that we were looking at is on the bottom right here, and here on this one, on the Cabover editions, it's up top. So we can just open this thing up all the way, see how long it takes. There's some really nice noises that it's making too. That tailgate does open. Let me see if I can... If there's not a manual lock, that means it's automatic. Let me see if there's an option. Toggle tailgate lock. Oh, see if there's a button inside that switches. No, nothing inside, but it did unlock it. Okay, so now that you see that it's unlocked, we can, so positive hydraulic control output, shift T. So that just brings it up more. I mean, look at the size of that hydraulic lift. So that's about max. You can rev it up a little bit, start driving. If you do start driving with the PTO on, I've noticed that it does start to like drift away. See, I'm not holding anything, so it's essentially cruise control for your T-Series, which is pretty cool. Man, they added some new sounds to this thing. It sounds amazing. Let's circle back. Let's go back to where we were. Can we lower this actually with the PTO off, or does it? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so it does work. Alright, so when you go down, it doesn't activate the PTO. But when you go up, it needs it. So does it go faster? I know in real life if you accelerate the PTO, usually it goes faster. Alright, let's like gauge it. Let's see how long it takes. Alright, so regular. Okay. Those sounds are so nice too. I hope you guys can hear that. I'll turn it up. Alright, and now let's floor it. Yeah, it definitely does feel faster. It does feel a lot faster. If I'm not mistaken too, the T-Series got new headlights. It definitely looks like there's some new headlights in there. Alright. Let's attach that back on. We'll keep that the same way it is, and we can move on to the next vehicle. Actually, I don't know why I went through the trouble of all that, because I gotta remove it anyways. Alright, so now this is the test vehicle that I've set up. What in the world? Why does it sound like that? What? Is that broken? Let me reset it. Ugh. I hope that's not broken. Okay, so this is the new trailer that we're looking at, but we're going to talk about trailers in just a second, right after this. One more thing that you can do that involves these buttons right here on the dash is this little guy right here that says fifth wheel. We flick that on, right? We come over here to wiper. No, it's fine. We come over here to engine brake. Oh, you know what? Compression brake. That's what they... Oh, I just figured out there's engine braking. Wait a minute. Now there's a button that I saw. Dude, we're so gonna... Toggle compression Y. Oh my god. We can make engine brake noises. My life is complete. Okay, so... Fifth wheel. Fifth wheel slider locked. Fifth wheel slider unlocked. So now what that does is it unlocks the slider here on the fifth wheel. So we do have to... What did I just do? Oh, I just unhitched. Okay, that was... Oh, I guess I could show you the next part. Huh, I just shut off. I'm sorry. Okay, let's lock the fifth wheel. There's a new way to attach trailers in BeamNG Drive. What you're gonna do is slowly make your way to the trailer, and that's it. No more hitting L. That's honestly amazing. So what it does is it hooks up automatically, and then it connects the electrics for you, and you don't have to worry about any of that. So let's just do a quick little lap to see how the trailer performs. Okay, I have a new semi here. The one over there I had to delete because I messed up the clip, so I have to redo it. Oh, this one has a CB radio on it. So when you come over here, so this is the diff control, fifth wheel. You're gonna unlock that. So that unlocks the fifth wheel. So now you can hit Control Shift P. And that's gonna lock the rear wheels on the trailer. So now you can reverse or accelerate and move that fifth wheel where you want it. So we're actually going to put it, we're going to bring it up a little bit. I think it's too far back. Oh, the wheels are moving. There it is. Okay. Yeah, now that's too close because now the thing's rubbing. Yeah, I think right there is perfect. That's probably where it was, but for the demonstration. Now we can just lock the fifth wheel back up and then we're good. We don't have to do that again, hopefully. I wonder if that saves, like when you save the configuration for a vehicle, if that option saves. So now that you have the rear wheels on this type of trailer locked, I'm going to show you guys how to do one more thing. We can tab into the trailer. Once you're in there, you're going to hit O. And you heard that little noise, so we're going to come back to the truck. Okay, so in the truck, you can just put it in drive, pull away. So now you're extending the trailer. So this is the container trailer. You will tab back into it and hit O to lock it, but then you can raise these. And there is a new container area in game, so we definitely have to go check that out. I wonder if you can load up containers or what's the deal there. I don't know if you can spawn them in. Like, how is that gonna work? That is really interesting. I'm excited to see. Are they gonna add like wheel loaders and like lifters and stuff? I do want to test out the engine brakes, so I am gonna spin this thing around. Oh man, my diffs need to be locked. Okay, so that is the engine brake. Doesn't sound as nice as real life, but definitely does the job. Yeah, definitely did the thing, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's something we definitely didn't have. Let's pull back over here. This is the overcab with the sleeper edition in it. So you would use this if you're gonna like deliver cross country. Let's look inside of it real quick. This is definitely the luxurious model. Looks like this opens. Oh, nice. You can see inside. Can we turn some lights on? Yeah, I don't think I got cab lights so far. Nothing here. Yeah, I don't see anything about cab lights, but that is pretty cool. Does that open? It sure does. That's pretty cool. You can see on the inside too. And up top, you see that little bed. Man, that's pretty neat. Let's unhook this trailer, and we can do that by clicking this. And that unhooks it. You just drive away. No need to hit L. Very user friendly when you guys are trying to play realistic. Now let's go into the new trailers, and let's start with this dump trailer. So just like before, you want to make sure it clicks in. Those wheels come up super quick, unlike this tilt trailer. Alright, so before I show you guys this trailer, it's going to blow your mind. Let me show you all the different types of trailers that they added in game and what we were looking at. Alright, let's start off with the container trailer. That's what we were just looking at. So these already have the containers pre-built on them, and then this one has a double container with the gas tanks on them. The 40-foot transport trailer is what we were looking at, and then these have the containers that you can like connect multiple of them at once, which is pretty neat. Let's come back here. Let's look at the dry vans. So the dry vans, they did add a new like a stubby trailer, which is a 28-foot compared to a 48-foot. So it's literally twice as long. So you can connect them, you know, daisy chain. And then these trailers also have the ability to get that new attachment hitch on them that I already forgot the name. So don't even think that I'm gonna remember it. So this has the 53-foot spread axle. This is the tandem axle, and then there's just the regular axle. Definitely has all the different flavors in here and everything that you could ever want for trailers. This is a dolly. So there's a single axle dolly, double axle dolly. Pretty self-explanatory in the dolly department. We were looking at those earlier. Flatbed trailer, they added the 20'8" single axle, the B-train lead axle. So that's the one that connects to the front, I assume. So yeah, that connects to your truck. Then the trailer connects to that one. And if you wanted to triple those, you could like infinitely loop them, just use a bunch of those until it like stops. I wonder if that's possible. We definitely have to do some messing around and seeing if it'll pull. I know they changed the physics on the T-Series. It definitely feels different, which is pretty sweet. Let's look over here in the dump trailers. That's what we're looking at. Frameless dump trailer. There's the widespread, double axle, and the triple axle. That's the one we're looking at right now. And last but not least, we have the tanker trailer. Now, I don't remember from previous updates if this was the standard options. I've never really messed with this stuff, so you guys will have to tell me in the comments if those are from the 0.30 and before, or if that's new as well. Now I'm just making sure I didn't forget any of these. Okay, so I didn't forget anything. I think I covered everything, but if I did forget something, please let me know. Okay, so this trailer blew my mind. I thought I broke this thing when I was messing with it. Okay, let me show you how this thing runs. So let's hop in the cab, turn our camera over. We're gonna turn the PTO on, right? And I think that's it as far as PTO-age goes. I won't do it from the inside because I really want you guys to see this thing. And if you've already seen it, I mean, this thing is crazy, dude. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this thing in. I'm gonna put it in neutral. Like, look how this thing folds. Or unfolds. It is so weird. So here's the tailgate latches. I think you can, yeah, you can't control, actually no, I don't know. So there is the option to articulate the fifth wheel, and you want to make sure that's unlocked. Right now I just locked it. Unlock, please. Uh-oh, I broke it. And then, so yeah, this thing is really, really crazy. I mean, I think it can go up a little bit more. Let me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it shoots up like that. I think the hydraulic definitely is a little on the wonky side, but man, look at that thing, dude. That thing's going to the moon. This thing blew my mind. I was like, did I set this up wrong? But no, that's just how it is. Very dangerous, okay? Very dangerous. That is... I would not have designed something like that. But hey, if it works, it works. It worked enough for them to put it in the game, so... Alright, as far as the hitch angle goes, I think it's at a good place. We do need to turn the PTO off because it does make the car act really weird. Let's just drive this thing around, just kind of cruise. We will select a random trailer at, or actually no, I lied. We won't select. I already have a trailer chosen for us checking out the container area in the new side of the map. Okay, so there you can kind of see the jiggle physics. The motion physics, I guess I would say, for the mirrors, but looks like it's not doing the thing. What if I try to like stall it, give it the wrong gear? Oh wait, I gotta upshift. Nah. Yeah, I'm not good at it. I'm sure with time will tell. People will find out how to, use that to their advantage. All right, this is one of the last T-Series we're gonna be looking at. Oh, look at those stacks, man. This thing is amazing. This thing is gorgeous. Look how long this thing is too. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this across the map to the new container facility in BeamNG Drive. It's part of the new expansion. They double. It's crazy. They're adding so much detail to this map, man, and it's honestly, I love it because I love West Coast. I'll play on this map all a single time. This map is without a doubt my most played on map. But I just love that they're just updating it so much. Okay, so here I've definitely misaligned the trailer, and it's not as forgiving as hitting the L button. You really have to align it, which I absolutely love. So we're gonna try to get it down the center right here. Perfect. It's already hitched. Let's pull out of this thing. This thing is absolutely huge, so I have to... Hopefully I can pull out of this thing. Had a little bit of a struggle getting it in. Beautiful. Who do you guys think I was, dude? Like, not a good driver? Because that is not... Oh! That is not the case. I am the best driver. That trailer is absolutely ridiculously... Or this axle is huge. Let's look inside the cab. Man, that's nice. I love that you can open those now. I can't reach that one, but I'm sure it opens too. I want to show you guys this. So if you come on both sides and unlatch it, it opens the front, dude. Come on. Isn't that like the best thing ever? And then here you can open that. You can't open this from the inside though, which is pretty cool. I guess that's that way for obvious reasons. So you come over here, you click that. It's gonna latch on that side. Then you walk over here. And you latch on that side, dude. Come on! I think the last video I did on a T-Series, I was like, why can't I open the hood? What's going on? And then someone commented like, hey, dumbass. No, he's like, hey, they don't open. I was like, thanks, dude. I would have been here for like, until the next episode. Like, what's going on? So this trailer doesn't have anything in it, I don't think. Oh, it does! Oh, I'm like, it was kind of heavy, but I don't remember. Oh, okay. Well, hey, now we got a load in here. Let's see how this thing performs. Let's definitely do interior camera. Can't say I won't crash this thing. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm gonna go where I presume the cargo area is. I assume it's on the new island, right? Because that's where the original, or not original, but the newer one is. I assume. Should have probably done my research, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. Let's kind of zoom out. I want to see if we can get those windows jiggling. Now we just need like all of USA, or at least like half of USA maps with some destinations on it, and this thing will be Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator. Like that's everything we want. I have extensive hours on American and Euro Truck Simulator. That used to be like my game before BeamNG. Man, I'd play that thing all the time. But I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna drive, let you guys hear these pipes, get some rolling B-roll shots of this thing, and we'll see you guys when we get there. Oh, we have to go check that out. So this is the new gas station on the island. Oh man, dude, this thing is nice. They got that little dinosaur. I guess that's the branding. This is really nice. It's pretty sweet. Can I go this way? No, I'm gonna have to turn around, aren't I? Okay, well, I'm trying to get to the place. I think it's right over there across the ways. All right, here we go. Spearleaf Lighthouse. No, we don't need to go that way. Well, I guess I could have gone straight over there, huh? Yeah, I definitely could have. I'm not really familiar with this place as much as I should be. Oh, I just messed up my front bumper. That sucks. Something that I did notice, they definitely did rework all of these physics, because this T-Series, man, pulling this load, it is remarkable. I have never experienced anything like this. Even like did you hear that? There's like a rumble strip or something. Even the Euro American truck and Euro truck that the little bit that I've played, I have never experienced like this type of simulation that they've put into this thing. I don't know if they reworked it or it's just like a placebo, like just a new mod, it feels different, or a new update, it feels different. But I definitely can tell like something is different. I can tell just how like when you accelerate the engine just like torques, not torques, but it like whatever. You know what I mean? There's like this weird donut area here. You know, you're definitely gonna be doing donuts here. Wow, this area looks really, really nice. I think for the thumbnail, we're definitely gonna have to put a container on the back of this bad boy. But yeah, this thing is really sweet. It's really narrow, too. These containers are in there, man. I really want to know how we can load up these containers. Like, how is that even? How do they plan on us doing that? Like, it gives you the option to attach containers on the new ones, on the new trailer. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. Oh, wait a minute. Is this usable? So I guess the dock boats come through here. We can't use this, right? Maybe. All right, before you guys watch me awesomely back up this trailer, quick things before we move on to the next one. They did add a few things that I'm not going to show in this video, but I'll show in the next video. Cargo loading boxes. So it's kind of like the moving boxes in a way, but like those plastic tubs. And you can put those in any of the base game vehicles with you know, depending on the weight, you can choose the weight too and how they fill up. They did a video on explaining how all that works. Some cool things too that adds is vehicle triggers without having to leave your current vehicle. So you can use your trailer lock, unlock, tilt, up, down without having to actually tab into the vehicle. Now I know that other trailer that we were looking at, the container one, we had to tap into it to hit O to unlock the you know, the unlocking mechanism, but that's probably because it's a trailer only thing. But maybe on the tilt trailers we can tilt and untilt without having to get out of the vehicle and tab into the trailer. So maybe that's something we look into in the next video. There's definitely improvements to the AI, improved lane awareness. If you guys usually reset your vehicle with the I button, that is no longer a thing. They removed it to have just a free key, and you'll have to be using R. Obviously, if you don't like that, if you guys use it the other way, you can just reset that bounding. They did some fixes and improvements to a wide variety of vehicles, including the Bolide, the H series, the ETK-I series, the Autobello Picilana, which I think is the buggy, the Blue Buck, the Vivance, and the Romer, among others. So little tweaks here and there. And then definitely the last thing is VR, which is still an experimental, but they did a bunch of quality of life updates. So let's now hop into this vehicle and let's get this thing going, dude. Okay, so what we're gonna do to attach this trailer is turn on our truck. Keep dying on me, dude. What's going on? Okay. Now we're going to... Okay, now we're in. Oh, dude, I love that physics of just like clicking in. Oh, it's so nice. You know, Harbor Freight. I was about to say Harbor Freight. Farming Simulator, you have to hit the button, and BeamNG, you know, hits the button too. But I know in Farming Sim there's a mod you can get where you have to step out and attach it, which is pretty neat. But man, I love that, like just pulling in, and you're able to like just hook up. I think that's pretty neat. Something I did notice too, and on these trailers, the hose connection lines aren't a thing. And I've tried to find it on the T-Series to see if there's like the hose. Maybe you have to add the bracket, because usually they're on like a bracket that like has them hanging, like dangling. But I couldn't seem to find it. So if you guys know if that's a thing or if I'm just tripping, let me know. Okay, I think we're in. We sure are, dude. We're pulling this thing. This thing must be heavy. I chose the ones with stuff in them, so I know this thing is heavy. Now let's take it slow. Hit number 4. Let's get some cruising. Going 10 miles an hour. Oh, we gotta crash these things. We didn't crash them. Oh no! Alright, yeah, so no funny business leaving the dog yards. Pretty neat. Let's go full speed this way. And let's just crash this thing. See the carnage that unfolds. I'm gonna put it in arcade mode just because I don't feel like shifting anymore. Okay, the road just split off. Let's try to cut it in close. Nice. This thing is really stable for what it is. Oh, big turn. Oh, we're done. Oh, we're good. We're good. The trailers are coming off in the back. Oh, let me lock the differentials. Oh, we're good, dude. I don't think we got steering, but we're definitely going. We're going places, okay? Actually, you know what we'll do? We're gonna leave this thing right here. And we'll kind of leave it like this. It's probably gonna break my game, but alright. If you guys didn't know, this is the ram plow truck. I didn't pull this one out yet, so let's see how it performs. This is 60 miles an hour. Right into the center axle. Let's see how this thing does. Nice. Definitely knocked the trailer off, but definitely not fast enough to cause some real carnage. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If I missed anything down below that like absolutely needs to be in a video, or at least its own video, or whatever the case is, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to make more videos on this. I am super excited, super pumped, dude. I love this game so much. It's going in the right direction. This is everything we've been asking for. I think the next thing is the bus remaster. I think that's definitely the cherry on top.